Good evening and welcome to the IHSCGA Week 5 Awards program. Week 5 awards are from yesterday's contest on March 6th, 2021. In all, we had 79 performances taking place at Hamilton Southeastern High School, Zionsville High School, and also our Week 5 virtual contest. Congratulations to all members of all 79 performing groups from yesterday. Before we get started with our awards, we're going to start a special feature this week, IHSCGA Trivia. Here we go, IHSCGA Trivia. Follow along and see how many of these that you know. Our first question, the IHSCGA was founded in what year? When did IHSCGA begin? The correct answer is 1982, the fall of 1982. Planning began in the fall of '82 to begin competition shortly thereafter in the winter of 1983. First season had 28 schools represented. There were 6 contests held that first year, with the state finals competition culminating at Greenwood High School. If you do a little bit of quick math, you'll see that we're approaching our 40th anniversary. Our next question. How many classifications were offered in the first years? How many classifications were offered in the first years of IHSCGA? The correct answer is 2. There was Class A and Class AA. We currently, I believe, have 5 classifications. From 85 to 87, open class was added, but finals was only limited to that single class, open class. In 1988, the system was changed to be set up based on the number of members of performers within each group, so it was size-based. In 1997, the IHSCGA adopted a classification similar to what we use now. There was World Class, Open Class, Class A, and Regional A, as well as a non-competitive Festival Class. Various adaptations of this have been added and changed since then. For instance, currently we have added our Cadet class, which focuses on our middle school aged groups. So 2 classifications in the first year. Next question. Who were the first 2 IHSCGA state champions in 1983? The first 2 state champions. The correct answer? In Class AA, Brazil High School. You might be curious what Brazil High School is because you may not have heard of them. Brazil High School was in the town of Brazil and a couple of years later consolidated with at least one, perhaps more than one other schools in the area to create what we now know as Northview High School. So Class AA was Brazil High School and Class A was Center Grove High School, our first 2 state champions. Next question. Since IHSCGA began, only 1 school has qualified and been present at every state championship contest. Which school is it? Which school has been at every state championship? Correct answer? Greenwood High School. Greenwood High School has been present and qualified for every state championship. That is a total of 37 times. Our next question. Which school has won the most IHSCGA state championships? Which school has won the most championships? The correct answer, Center Grove High School, with 18 IHSCGA state championships. Our next question. How many different performance sites has IHSCGA used for its state finals contest? How many different sites for state finals? The correct answer is 6. We have used 6 different sites over the years. Our first site, as mentioned earlier, from 83 to 86 was at Greenwood High School. 87 to 89, we moved to Southport High School. And in 1990, state finals was held at Greencastle High School. 91 to 93, it returned to Southport High School. 94 to 96 was held at Newcastle High School. 97 to 98 was held at Anderson High School, otherwise known as the Wigwam. And from 1999 to present, state finals has been held at Center Grove High School. Assuming that we make it to the end of this year, we'll be able to add a 7th site to that, because this year our Regional A state championships will be held at Franklin Central High School. Currently, the answer is 6. Our final question for IHSCGA trivia this week: which IHSCGA groups have gone on to win WGI Color Guard World Championships? Which IHSCGA groups have gone on to win WGI Color Guard World Championships? Those groups are, and there are 5, Center Grove High School, which won in 84, 86, and 90. Southport High School, which won in 1992. Avon High School, 01, 09, 18, and 19. Carmel High School, which won in 07, 11, 13, 15, and 17. And finally, Fishers High School, who won in 2019. We've had 5 groups that have gone on to win WGA Color Guard World Championships. Congratulations to everybody who participated in IHSCGA Trivia. I hope you got all the questions right. If not, I hope you learned a little something about the history of our organization. And now moving on to the Week 5 awards. Just a reminder, our cadet and festival class groups are given ratings each week. Those ratings consist of gold, silver, or bronze. And then our class Regional A, Class A, Open Class, and World Class groups are ranked. The top 5 receive rankings. If there are more than 5 groups in the round, they will receive a recognition of participation. And now on to this week's awards. Since we did the trivia, I will try to move through these awards a little bit more quickly today. Starting off with cadet class at our Week 5 virtual contest. We had one group performing in cadet class virtually. That was the Castle Middle School Winter Guard. And Castle Middle School will receive a gold rating. Congratulations to the Castle Middle School Winter Guard. Moving on to cadet class at the Hamilton Southeastern contest. We had 3 groups perform. The first group to perform was the Warren Township Cadet. Warren Township Cadet receives a gold rating. Next up was Warren Township Prelude Guard. Warren Township Prelude Guard receives a silver rating. And finally, the North Clay Cadet Corps. North Clay Cadet Corps receives a silver rating. Congratulations to our cadet performers at the Hamilton Southeastern contest. Moving to the Zionsville contest in cadet class, we had 5 groups perform. First group to perform was Jasper Middle School. Jasper Middle School receives a silver rating. Next up, we had the Lebanon Middle School Cadets. The Lebanon Middle School Cadets receive a silver rating. Next is the Zionsville Cadet Guard. Zionsville Cadet receives a gold rating. Our 4th group to perform was Avon Cadet, and Avon Cadet receives a gold rating. And our final group to perform in cadet class was the Carroll Cadet Guard, and the Carroll Cadet Guard receives a gold rating. Congratulations to all of our cadet class participants yesterday. Moving on to festival class. We had 1 group perform in festival class at the virtual contest this week, and that was Anderson High School Varsity. And Anderson High School Varsity receives a gold rating. Congratulations to Anderson High School. Festival class at the Hamilton Southeastern contest. We have 4 groups perform. First up was New Albany High School, and New Albany receives a silver rating. Next, we had Elkhart JV Winter Guard. Elkhart JV Winter Guard will receive a gold rating. Our third group to perform, Fairfield JV Winter Guard. Fairfield JV Winter Guard receives a gold rating. And finally, Penn JV2. Penn JV2 Winter Guard. Penn JV receives a gold rating. Congratulations to those four groups that performed at Hamilton Southeastern. Moving to the Zionsville contest, we had three groups perform in festival class at Zionsville. First up was Tri-Junior Senior High School, and Tri-Junior Senior High School receives a gold rating. Next, we have Tri-West Blue Alliance Guard. The Tri-West Blue Alliance Guard receiving a gold rating. And finally, Hagerstown High School. Hagerstown High School receives a gold rating. Congratulations to our festival class participants at Zionsville. Next, we will move on to our Regional A groups. Once again, as a reminder, state qualifiers. If they've already qualified for state, if they're a current state finalist, that will be notated by a star or an asterisk next to their score. We will recognize new state qualifiers, groups that are qualifying for state finals for the first time as we present awards. First up, we had three groups perform at our Regional A class Week 5 virtual contest and the placements for that contest. In third place, with a score of 55.17, 55.17, Indian Creek Winter Guard. In second place, with a score of 62.29, 62.29, Pike High School Color Guard. And in first place, with a score of 69.14, 69.14, Cloverdale High School Winter Guard. Congratulations to our three virtual groups that performed in Regional A class. Moving to the Hamilton Southeastern contest, we had a number of groups that participated in Regional A class at Hamilton Southeastern. First of all, in recognition of participation, we'd like to recognize Snyder High School. Our next group to receive recognition, Warren Central JV. Our third group to receive recognition of participation, Frankton Lapel Winter Guard. Next up, we have Jeffersonville High School JV. Our next group to receive recognition of participation is Jay County High School Winter Guard. Our next group to receive recognition, AIS Phoenix Guard. And our final recognition of participation goes to Manchester Winter Guard. And now our placements for Regional A class. In fifth place, with a score of 71.66, 71.66, Corydon Central. In fourth place, with a score of 73.75, 73.75, Jeffersonville High School Varsity. And in third place, with a score of 76.13, 76.13, Elkhart Varsity. In second place, with a score of 77.75, 77.75, Penn JV1 Winter Guard. And in first place, with a score of 78.52, 78.52, congratulations to Fairfield Winter Guard. Congratulations to our Regional A-class participants at Hamilton Southeastern. We'd also recognize for an outstanding exhibition performance, Shelby County Ignite, based in Shelby County, Indiana. Moving on to our Regional A class groups at Zionsville. Had a number of groups also performing at Zionsville, receiving recognition of participation. The first group, Mater Dei High School Winter Guard. Also receiving recognition, Westfield Regional A. Our next group receiving recognition of participation and also a new state qualifier, Plainfield High School Varsity. Congratulations to Plainfield on their state qualifying performance. Our next group to be recognized for participation and also a new state qualifier, Greenwood A Irish Guard. Congratulations to Greenwood for their state qualifying performance. Our next group to receive recognition of participation, Terre Haute North Winter Guard. Our next group to be recognized, Martinsville JV. And our final recognition of participation goes to CGCG2. Congratulations to those groups on fine performances. And now our placements for Class Regional A. In fifth place with a score of 70.42, 70.42, Lafayette Jefferson Winter Guard. In fourth place with a score of 71.69, and a new state qualifier, Brownsburg Regional A. Congratulations to Brownsburg Regional A for their state qualifying performance. And in third place with a score of 73.41, and also a new state qualifier, Jasper High School. Also like to congratulate Jasper on their state qualifying performance. And in second place with a score of 75.33, Franklin Central Regional A. And in first place, congratulations, with a 75.8, Lebanon High School Tigerettes. Congratulations to all of our Regional A class participants. Moving on to Class A, our Week 5 virtual contest. We had 3 groups perform virtually in Class A. In third place, with a score of 60.63, Lawrence Township Winter Guard. And in second place, with a score of 67.36, Scottsburg High School Winter Guard. And in first place, with a score of 76.19, Kokomo Varsity A. Congratulations to our 3 groups that performed in Class A virtually. Moving on to Hamilton Southeastern, Class A. We had a total of 9 groups participate, receiving recognition of participation. First, Hamilton Southeastern High School Guard. Our second group receiving recognition, Whiteland Winter Guard. Next group receiving recognition of participation goes to AIS Academy Guard. And final recognition of participation goes to Owen Valley Varsity Guard. And now our placements for Class A. In fifth place with a score of 66.23, Northwestern High School Winter Guard. In fourth place with a score of 67.26, Orleans Varsity Winter Guard. And in third place with a score of 70.16, and also a new state qualifier, Mooresville High School Color Guard. Congratulations to Mooresville on their state qualifying performance. And in second place with a score of 74.73, and also a new state qualifier, Castle High School Winter Guard. Also like to congratulate Castle on their state qualifying performance. And in first place, with a score of 75.92, New Palestine High School Winter Guard. Congratulations to our Class A groups at Hamilton Southeastern. Now moving to Class A at the Zionsville contest. We had 8 groups perform, receiving recognition of participation. Also, a new state qualifier. Congratulations to Perry Meridian High School Winter Guard. Also, congratulations to Perry Meridian on their state qualifying performance. Our next group receiving recognition of participation, Northeastern Damsels. And finally, recognition of participation and also a new state qualifier. Congratulations to Avon A. Once again, congratulations to Avon A as a new state qualifier. And now our placements. In 5th place with a score of 73.48, Terre Haute South High School Winter Guard. In 4th place with a score of 76.23, Concord Varsity. And in 3rd place with a score of 77.18, Noblesville High School Winter Guard. And in 2nd place with a score of 77.64, Westfield A. And in 1st place with a score of 79.51, congratulations to the Franklin Central Winter Guard. Congratulations to our Class A groups at all 3 contests. Moving to Open Class at Hamilton Southeastern. In 2nd place with a score of 69.4, Greenfield Central. And in 1st place with a score of 73.1, Penn Varsity Winter Guard. Congratulations to our Open Class groups from Hamilton Southeastern. And now Open Class at Zionsville. We had 6 groups perform, receiving recognition of participation, Brownsburg Winter Guard. And now our placements. In 5th place with a score of 73.7, Zionsville Community High School. In 4th place with a score of 74.4, Greenwood Irish Guard. And in 3rd place with a score of 76.2, Pendleton Heights High School Winter Guard. In 2nd place with a score of 76.5, Ben Davis High School. And in 1st place with a score of 77.9, the Decatur Central High School Winter Guard. Congratulations to all of our Open Class groups that performed in competition yesterday. Moving to World Class at Hamilton Southeastern. We had 1 group perform in 1st place with a score of 80.0, Warren Central. Congratulations to Warren Central. And finally, World Class at the Zionsville contest. Placements for that contest. In 4th place, receiving a score of 75.8, Northview High School. In 3rd place with a score of 79.8, and a new state qualifier, Carmel High School World Guard. Congratulations to Carmel for their state qualifying performance. In second place with a score of 80.7, 80.7, Center Grove High School. And in first place with a score of 84.9, 84.9, congratulations to Avon High School World. Congratulations to all of our groups that performed yesterday. This is our current list of state finalists. Any group that is highlighted in gray is new to the list this week. I'd like to congratulate all. I also would like to mention there are a handful of groups that are not able to attend state finals, so they are not listed. So if you saw somebody on a previous page, we did want to recognize them for meeting the qualification mark to be a state finalist. But if they're not on this list, then they are choosing or are unable, perhaps due to a spring break conflict or something of the like, to participate in our state finals. So this is our current list of state finalists. We currently have 26 Regional A groups that have qualified. We will take 32, perhaps more. We have 17 Class A groups that have qualified. We usually take 16, so we'll take as many beyond that meet the qualifying marks. We have 9 open class groups and 5 world class groups that are performing at state finals. So congratulations to all of these groups. And we encourage you to join us next week for Week 6 awards, already at Week 6. Next week's contest will take place up in Fort Wayne at Bishop Dwenger High School, as well as Brazil, Indiana for the Northview contest. And we will once again host a Week 6 virtual contest as well. Congratulations to all groups this week. A lot of outstanding performances. We look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful week.